What's up YouTube? We're back with another video, and today we're reacting to a Japan video. So today is going to start the day that we do 2 uploads a day, which is Japan and Mexico. So this video, I'm going to jump straight into the video. It's a short video, it's only 4 minutes. I figured it was fitting to react to an intro to a Japan video. So with that being said, also thank you guys for 760 subs. We're growing at a crazy, so I appreciate it. But let's see. The video is called What is Japan?
When you think of Japan, what comes to mind? Maybe it's sushi or samurai warriors, but there's so much more to the country.
I'm gonna lie, the thing off the top of my head, when I think of Japan, it's like sushi and Tokyo. I don't know why. Probably because in the US, that's the main thing I hear about is like sushi and Tokyo.
Than that. Welcome to Geography with Drew Binsky. Today I'm going to tell you all about Japan, from wacky facts to wild experiences. Stick around to the very end for a crazy Japan. From wacky facts to wild experiences. Stick around to the very
Wait, is that what it's called when like they dress up like that? I'm not gonna lie, this is on me. I thought that was cosplay.
end for a crazy story. Alright, let's get started.
Did cosplay come from the US or did cosplay come from Japan? Cause I be seeing a lot of cosplay.
Japan is an East Asian island located in the Pacific Ocean just off the coast of North Korea, South Korea, China, and Russia. It's about the size of California, but it has 3 times the population. That's right, 125 million people call Japan their home. Of course, most people in Japan speak Japanese, but there's also some regional dialects as well. Some of the most populated cities in Japan are Tokyo, Yokohama, and
This is so off topic, but the only place I know in Japan is Tokyo, and I want to go there so bad. That's why I like doing like these culture reacts, because I learn about more places in Japan, because I know a whole bunch of places in Mexico now. So my next goal is to do that with Japan. Just like I did Mexico, because I'm still learning about like Mexico. I still need to learn Spanish, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I do. That's so off topic, but I do.
Osaka. The Japanese flag is white with a big red dot in the middle that represents the sun. Right now, $1 US is worth about 134 Japanese yen, which is their local currency. And guess what? Japan is very expensive if you plan on traveling there. Most of us around the world know Japan for its tasty sushi.
You know, I would have guessed that because they be having robots. It looks clean out there. They got all these cool toilets. Their sushi looks like fantastic. That was off topic. But anyway, I figured it was like a little more pricey to travel to Japan.
And flavorful ramen, but its national dish is actually curry rice. Not exactly Indian curry, but more of a Japanese style curry. And speaking of food, did you know that Japanese people eat fermented soybeans? The dish is called natto, and it's stringy, sticky, and very stinky.
Ew.
Would you try it? While not all of us are brave enough to order natto, everybody loves dessert. And guess what? Japan has this thing called takoyaki, which is adorable fish-shaped treats stuffed with sweet filling like chocolate.
What do these... Okay, this is probably... Like, I don't mean this in a rude way, but does it taste like a pancake? Like, it looks like a pancake to me.
Or red bean paste. They also have them in South Korea. Alright, now that you got the basics about Japan, let's get into some fun facts. On a hot summer day, there's nothing better than a juicy watermelon to cool you down. In Japan, they're grown in stackable squares and shapes. If you stop
What? Wait, why is our watermelon
to cool you down. In Japan, they're grown in stackable squares.
Wait, did y'all know this? I did not know this. Why is it squared? Oh, that one is huge!
Squares and shapes. If you stop by a vending machine, then don't expect to see any soda. In Japan, you can get almost anything that you can imagine from a vending machine, like fried beetles and canned bread to dog wigs and even toys.
A dog
yes,
wig?
Japan is kind of weird, in a good way. There's a traditional dish called basashi, which takes...
You know, that's actually probably so efficient though. Like, can you imagine like needing toothpaste or like soap and you'd be like, I'm not trying to go to the grocery store for this. I'm gonna just walk to the vending machine and just grab some toothpaste. Like, bro, that is probably so efficient.
Farm to table on a completely new level. It has raw horse meat shavings served with soy sauce. Yes, some people enjoy eating horse in other parts of the world. If you fall asleep in class, your teacher will probably get mad at you. But in Japan, it's considered a sign of good work ethic to take naps in the office. That's because they overwork themselves very, very hard. And that's how Japan...
You know, that's actually actually so crazy here because if you go to sleep at work here, you're fired. If you go to sleep at school here, they're gonna probably try to write you up and send you to the office. Like, even though like school is like extremely tiring, they don't care. They'll try to send you to the
Japan
office.
is so productive in inventing so many different things. In Japan, did you know it's actually polite to slurp your noodles very loudly?
I heard
it's
this
supposed
before.
to enhance the flavor. Like, whenever you need to use the bathroom in Japan, you'll see that the toilets are very high tech. Some of them have heating seats.
Yo, their toilets are so freaking cool, bro. Like, bro, I seen a toilet on the last Japan video. It's in the playlist at the end of the video, by the way. That toilet was blowing air in their butts to dry them.
For your butt,
Where you seen
and
that
some of them
at?
will even sing to you while you're on the toilet.
That is so crazy.
Technology in Japan is just a whole nother level. Now we're gonna end the Japanese video with a fun story, and that is nothing more than Mount Fuji. You may have seen pictures of Mount Fuji. It is a huge mountain, the highest Mount
I was looking
Fuji.
at the water. Y'all know I love water. I didn't even see this huge mountain back here.
You may have seen pictures of Mount Fuji. It is a huge mountain, the highest peak in all of Japan, and there's snow on top of it, and it's just the most beautiful, picturesque, cone-shaped mountain that you can possibly imagine. It's also a volcano. Mount Fuji hasn't erupted since 1707, before the United States was even founded as a country. But the scientists say that it is still active, so you might have to be careful that someday in the future it will erupt, but don't worry, it most likely won't happen if you do end up going there. Now, when I went to Japan on my 5th visit, I actually went skiing on Mount Fuji.
Skiing on Mount Fuji!
You take the
Yo, if you're watching this, have you went skiing before? I'm not gonna lie. My boyfriend said he wanted to go skiing. I used to be terrified of skiing because I've seen so many ski accidents where people die. But I'm not gonna lie, I would go skiing.
beautiful ski lift to the top, and then you ski down.
It's absolutely amazing. Dream come true. Beautiful scenery. Oh, I'm loving life right now.
So cool.
And it was just so magical. I'll never forget the moment when I was on top of Mount Fuji and the snow started coming down.
It's coming down.
And I just had a realization that this is one of the most beautiful places in the entire world. And there's no better feeling than being freezing cold outside, skiing down Mount Fuji, and then getting a hot bowl of Japanese.
I want to try their ramen so bad. The only ramen that I know out here is in a pack. That's it. And the reason for that, I'm not gonna lie, they have ramen, like they have like I think it's pho and like a ramen spot, but it's like $20 a bowl. I'm not paying $20 a bowl.
Ramen. If you're not a
Not out
skier, you could also hike to the top of the mountain in the summer months, which is beautiful. I recommend going. And when you're in Tokyo, you can actually see Mount Fuji from the background. So it's an absolutely amazing place.
Huge.
Japan is a great country. I've been 7 times, hoping to go for an 8th time soon. The food, the culture, the nightlife, the vibe on the street is amazing. It's probably one of the top 10 best countries in the whole world. And I hope you enjoyed learning about Japan in this video. Thanks for watching.
That video was actually a fire video. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually excited to get into Japan. I started with the 2 countries that I've heard a little bit about, which is Mexico and Japan. Somebody actually commented on a Mexico video asking me, telling me that they went to Mexico and Japan and that they liked both. So I was like, you know what? That sparked something in me and I was like, I'm gonna start putting Japan on this channel. This video is supposed to go out at 11 and it's currently 10:51, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, but without further ado, not gonna talk your ears off. Look out for the Mexico video. If you're watching this video, it will be posted at 3 p.m, so in about 4 hours maybe. But I love you guys. W Night Crew, thank you guys for 760 subs. You guys are going crazy. And yeah, our last video hit 700, so thank you guys for that too. But without further ado, I will see you guys on the next video.